Episode 37. Adriano has gone home, and in the spirit of taking it easy, as we told him to do, we're not going to do any more work today. I guess the first thing we did when we woke up was hang out with Adriano, so for the rest of the day it's going to be a no work day. We've got plenty of money, don't we? Plus a bunch in the tip jar. What are we gonna do today? I don't actually know. Our plan was just to get money last episode for, like, all the things that we might use it for. Now that we have money, I'm not sure what I want to use it for. I mean, obviously some people here are going to want to use some money. I think since I now know that everybody should have at least 4 levels of, friendship or whatever, based on Paina having... well, it doesn't show up here. Guess it shows up on the map. It does look like there's room for 5 hearts on the card. Almost definitely. So since there's going to be at least a few more events on each character, probably going to want to spend at least, well, each episode doing one event, one hangout, and then subsequent rank up event, quest, whatever thing. Maybe we just start with Paun. We left him hanging for a while. Could do that. No need to change out of your vacation clothes, Diana. We'll just go like this. Paun doesn't mind. We do know he's going to ask us to dine at Mama Lucia's. We literally just did that with Adriano. And luckily he didn't ask us to spend anything, so I guess that one was free. Probably don't want to immediately spend 7,000 lira on a brunch or whatever, since we just had breakfast at Mama Lucia's, so maybe before we hang out with Paun we do one other thing, and we can... oh, you can pin these. I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, before we hang out with Paun, maybe there's something else we can do. Like, I don't know. Let's just go around and spend some money. I've always wanted to see what this thing over here does. The telescope. Probably doesn't do anything during the day. The last thing to buy here, 10,000 lira. We'll luckily have enough left over for the dinner with Paun, but not that much left over. I guess we also bought the radio last time and I didn't do anything with it. Maybe before we head back to the apartment, we could also stop by the bookstore. Pick up a new skill or something. It's not always going to be skills. Sometimes it's just a useless magazine that you read over by the train station for no good reason. But sometimes it is a skill. No new clothes. We already kind of blew our load on clothes the other day. Books are a much more economical and rewarding purchase, I guess. Something Chia likes. Inline comedy, goosebumps. I kind of want this. We can't spend more than 6,000 though, because we need 7,000 for the dinner. We're still missing actually 2 recipes, aren't we? Because over here in the cards, we only have 4 out of 6, right? Where is that? We got these 4 just through the books, so wouldn't we get the other 2 through another book? I feel like I've scrolled through these all and not seen another book for cooking. None of these are for cooking. Well, I do want a book. Give me this. Okay. That's within our budget. But where do we get those other recipes? What a mystery. Could buy more plants. That's kind of a huge money sink, isn't it, though? I think I want to actually go to the grocery store on the other side of town. And wait a second. What about that pawn shop? Has it ever been open? That was a pawn shop, right? I don't think I've ever been able to access it. Might not have been a real shop, just something where you can find a inhabitant in, like that lady that runs the ceramic shop. This place. Yeah, it's just a knock, it seems. It's not a go in. Yeah, or buy. I guess it kind of spoils it. Not spoil, but it kind of clues you in as to what kind of door it is. And yet no one ever answers here. Is it just for, like, looking good? Maybe that's all it is. Maybe they had some kind of plan for Usato's, what is it, Meglio? Or whatever. And they just didn't create the character portrait for Usato or something. Probably can't get a recipe here, but we were only missing like 2 things, right? Yeah. Trophy and rigatoni. This is within our budget. Just enough left over. Oh, we have it now, but no other recipes to actually make stuff with it. Don't think there are any other shops. I think I've seen all the shops. I'd be surprised if I didn't. Where the hell did we get those last recipes? Oh well. That's not a riddle. Well, now I have this Goosebumps book. I could go read it at the apartment, just kind of waste the day away. But it's daytime. Who reads a horror story during the daytime? We've read this before. This is Mineto's, right? So he does live separately from the rest of the Kuniglis. I learned that pretty early on, but I guess it's just like the 4 of them and then Mineto is on the bottom floor. We usually just find him in this room. I guess he comes up for like all the meals or whatever. Alright. First, I forgot I had these, so I can actually spend a bit more on something if I want to. Oh, there are more books up here, I never realized. Are these... I don't recognize these books. And then there's this model thing. Is that for like animating? Drawing? Oh hey, this is left over from our date. Il Sabato Enigmistico. I guess a bunch of the stuff that you get from dates just kind of winds up over here. Ah, and here's our trashy magazine. That fox looks pretty good. I like that sideways glance, or whatever, behind the hair, with a smirk. Very foxy. Oh, is that the radio playing? Yeah. I guess it just means we get music here. I like it. It's just kind of ambient noise and we can't change the track. I thought this might be like a sound test or something, where we get to choose a bunch of different tracks from throughout the game to play in the apartment. But in a way this is kind of better. It's just Well, it's true to like a true radio experience. Just something coming in from the radio station, which I guess there must be one here in Borgia Marina if we're getting signal. You don't get to decide what's on the radio unless you call in or something, so yeah, you just get what you get. These days, people just play whatever music they want on Spotify or whatever. Don't really get the experience of just getting what you get from the radio anymore. Unless you specifically choose it. With patience, you can do anything. Even look at the stars during the day. Oh, we can actually do this, huh? I was pretty sure we were just gonna get like a failure message. Alright, let's see what this does. I'm surprised we can actually call someone for this. Which constellation could I look for? Oh, is it? It's every constellation we've found? Which one was the goat again? Capricorn? Was Diana an Aries or a Capricorn? I think Capricorn? It's a game? The game just keeps on giving. So this is like a multiplayer thing, not multiplayer like you can have your dates over and like compete against them like the stone skipping? Or how does that work? This doesn't seem like a competitive thing. Connect the stars to recreate the constellation shown on screen. Move the cursor with left stick, select a star with X, and delete a link with circle. Move the cursor and select another star to create a link. It's literally just drawing constellations. This is like Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Not really, but... It's right here. We found it. Is it all the white stars? It seems it is. Is that just going to be like the solution every time? No, wait. There's a white star here. And yeah, some of these stars are like different kinds of stars, but... Yeah, there's a pretty clear density right here. Like, over here there isn't really anything, but could just kind of tell. Over here there were too many stars too close together. I like this music. I'm surprised we can do this during the day. We did it. Nose in the air, an achievement. So, is this like what you're getting all of these constellations for? I guess I just thought they were, I don't know, collectibles, but do we actually get something for this? Capricorn. Oh, did I make it nighttime by doing this? I guess I wasted the entire day just kind of lazing around. That's fine, I guess. Stargazing. One of the best excuses to spend the night with your nose in the air. With the right person, the romance is out of this world. Okay, sorry Diana, I didn't invite anyone over, but I guess this was your test run to make sure you have the telescope calibrated for whenever anyone comes over. It'd be a shame if you told them you'd go stargazing and then you just spent the entire night calibrating the telescope. Those things are pretty hard to calibrate, right? What are we gonna do now? Better do something else. These are probably better with company or something. Maybe they comment on like the different constellations. Doesn't seem to do anything otherwise, other than get you like a card. Although I think we already have these cards from getting them. From like the little drawings around town and wherever else. Okay, I wasted the entire day. It'd be nice if we could go around at night, but... Okay, fine. I know we can do it. There was that one point in the beginning of the game where we were drawn out at night by the fortune teller. It's just like a change in the lighting engine, right? We can still walk around at night, and there's plenty of story events where we could walk around at night. But I guess they just want you to walk around during the day. It's fine. Well, I guess I can read this book now. Any shooting stars? No. I guess you really only get that one shooting star at the very beginning of the game to get a wish on, and that's it. What did I even wish for? I think I wasted it. So what about this book? Spooky Goosebumps. Apparently this is Paun's favorite book series. I wonder. Abandoned house. Unsettling neighborhood bomb. A group of American teenagers. A little obvious, but alright. Come on, Diana, read it out loud for us. Okay, that's it? Well, I have to hear what Paun has to say about it. Okay, so it's a Paun thing. I was wondering if we maybe wasted our opportunity to read this book if we did it without Paun, but I think that means we have to reread it when Paun's available. Ultra signs pointing to me having to, well, towards me needing to invite Paun. Hopefully that book isn't actually spent. Right, can't invite Paun over. We could invite him over for movies or something, or not. I guess it's like late night or something. I was pretty sure you could still watch movies even when it's night. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I wasted the day. That's fine. Alright, let's change out of these clothes. It has been a while since we went casual. Guess we're ready now. Let's hang out with Paun, which I guess we could have done through the phone. Don't have to walk all the way to his workplace, which I guess is also where he lives, I assume. Hello? Who's there? Paun, it's Diana. Do you want to stay home and do something? Hi, Paun. Alright, we're not actually staying home, we lied to you. We're going to chat in the garden and then eat at Mama Lucia's. That's 2 days in a row we're having breakfast at Mama Lucia's, basically. Does she even get that many customers? With how expensive her restaurant is? Guess it was faster to get to the garden the other way. Oh, it's fine. Kind of been a long time since we went up to this garden place. Nothing really takes you here other than what we're doing right now. Just kind of a big garden. Nothing really going on. We can sit here, right? No? Seems like a perfect place to sit and read a book. Was it here you wanted to talk? I guess so. I think we can just talk to him anywhere, but... usually there are places where you can, like, just kind of hang about, right? Can we solve this? What you are doing could also fall within there. I'm not sure about the language usage there. What you were doing could also fall within there. Oh. The riddle? Like the riddle could also be in the newspaper? Because it's like a Sabato Enigmistico or whatever. Right. This riddle could even be in Il Sabato Enigmistico, Italy's most famous puzzle magazine. Okay, that's one that I guess I sort of solved. I mean, there were only 2 options. But I guess you could also, like, have the options but not have the actual right card, and then both options are wrong. I don't know if they even let you pick a card if you don't have the right card in the first place. We got it. Are you proud, Paun? There's no, like, place to sit down and talk, so I guess we'll just do it right here, with this guy in earshot. You run here? Like in circles or something? Seems like it'd be a pain in the ass. I think you'd want like a straightaway to run in, right? I guess there isn't really anywhere else you can run in Borgia Marina. Unless you sort of like go all the way down this road over here. That seems like it'd be pretty good for a run. Maybe you could like run from the port. No, there's too many turns. Plus you have to go on the sand. Yeah, no good places. What do you think, Paun? Paun?
Oh.
At least I already have an outfit for costume parties. It'd be better if you dressed up as a clown and called yourself Clown. Diana, was that a joke? Wait, is his name Paun? Paun, like clown? Is that what she's saying, clown? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it actually Paun? I'm just going to assume it's Paun. I deserve that. Okay, but where did he actually get that outfit from?
Hey.
I can tell Borgia Marina's photo album this year is going to be spectacular. Oh no, wait. We do actually need to like find one of those talking places. We can't just do it wherever. So I think even though the map said down here, it also includes up here, right? There should be a talking place somewhere around here. Maybe it was on top of the tower? I have those, right? Yeah, of course I do. I have every ingredient, I think. That's what I just did at the grocery store. Yeah, that's done. Alright, here we go. Hey, let's read this book. In the middle of the day. I guess we're up high on a tower, so that's kind of scary. No, you're kidding me. What are you talking about? It's spent? I don't get Paun's dialogue or something? All we got from this was Diana, like, reading a few lines to herself, and we didn't get any of it. And she was very underwhelmed, and so am I. What am I supposed to use this book for? If not for flavor dialogue with Paun. Did I just really miss my chance? I'm so mad. I could scream. Twice. Oh, she actually has different voice lines. Several even. I think I commented on that before. So Diana, what do you want to talk about now? Oh wait, can we? Okay, we can. Right, that makes sense. We read it and then we get the chance to talk about it. That actually makes sense. It's like real life. You read a book, then talk about it with your friends. You don't like read it while they're in the same room as you. Yeah, let's start the conversation on some easy topics. So, Paun, I read the Goosebumps book. Huh, finally. And, well, what can I say? It's certainly a quick read. Short. Yeah, I understand Diana's underwhelmed expression. It was... I mean, I guess most Goosebumps stories end up being like that, if I recall correctly, but... I mean, it's not exactly supposed to be high literature. You just get a few things from the stories and that's it, right? That's all you need. But... isn't it a children's horror story? That's the point. It's an art form. You can still read like a children's book or... like, I don't know, a little picture book or whatever, and appreciate the art form of creating that kind of thing. For kids. Aha. Come on, I love the end when they try to take a picture of the scientist, but the flash bounces off the mirror and they end up being trapped. Yes, well... maybe you have a good memory of it because you read it when you were little. No way. I read The Last Goosebumps just a few days ago. Actually, I recommend it. I can lend it to you if you want. It's called A Monster on Vacation. Thank you. I already have a reading list I need to catch up on, but I'll let you know. That's not true, Diana. We have no more books. And we can just talk about the other romance options plus Moira. Let's talk about Pena. I haven't had the chance to get to know her well, but she seems the opposite of obtuse. True. We should set something up with Olive. Was that a geometry joke? Oh, was it really? Because she's a math girl? Yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm just going non-linear. Okay, that one, I don't understand that one. That one's just over my head, I guess. How about Adriano? We convinced him to actually take a break. Can you believe it? It may sound strange to you, but I really don't know Adriano or C very well at all. He's never in Borgia Marina. He's always at his farm. Well, he's very busy with work. He has to do everything all by himself. Well, in my opinion, he's become obsessed with it. I still don't understand what Cecilia sees in him. Did I hit a nerve? And speaking of Cecilia, what a great segue. What do you think of Cecilia's paintings? Well, they are beautiful, marvelous. Cecilia has such a subtle, carefree, elegant touch. It's almost angelic. We're still talking about paintings, right? Yes, it's just that... you know, for a while I had a bit of a crush on Cecilia. Okay. Yeah, that's why we hit a nerve. It's water under the bridge now. Are you really sure? I mean, she's free, I guess, right? They broke up. Absolutely. Do you know how many fish there are in the sea? Oh, he's talking about us. That's why he's over it. Even in Borgia Marina's teensy tiny sea, stuck in a time bubble of unknown radius or whatever. I don't like where you're heading with this. Alright, time to get heavy. Moira. Oh, I didn't know her that well, but Moira and Nexus seemed made for one another. She was really sweet, sensitive, understanding. You would have liked her a lot, I'm sure. I feel so sorry for Lexua. I wish I could do something to help him. Even just be close to him. But he doesn't want... It's not that he doesn't want... He just needs time to deal with this thing within him, I think. They kind of trailed off with want there, so I wasn't sure what they were saying. But, I guess that was just the end of the sentence. And that's the end of the conversation. Scream one more time for me. Okay. Did we wake up the entire town? No one minds if we do that, right? Well, that's that done. Or not. Didn't we just do this? Did this not count as a garden? I mean, at first I thought it didn't. But when I didn't find any place to talk in... Where can we talk here? There's like a place we can lean against. It's such a shame. I could have had the conversation somewhere here, but I have no idea where it's supposed to be. Is it here? On these rocks? There's gotta be a place to sit around here. Come on. Is it like directly on this pin? We're not exactly on it. It's just kind of right here. No. It's just that it's like centered right here. The actual place to talk has to be around here somewhere. Ah, camera. What's going on here? I'm just afraid that I'm not triggering the prompt. Oh, here we go. Damn. We could have had the talk right here. What a shame. This is so scenic, too. Look at that view. Oh well. We're not talking about anything. We're all talked out. Just pretend that entire conversation happened right there. Alright, Paun, it's brunch time or something. I don't know what time of day it is. Because it's always a beautiful day, emphasis on the day, in Borgia Marina. It's never afternoon, never the golden hours of sunset, or the early... What color is it during dawn? Like pink? Purple? Nor is it nighttime, it's always just daytime. Which I guess I like. I always prefer daytime when I'm recording anyway. Alright, Paun. Here's your 7,000 lira dish. I hope you like it. We better like it too. As you're new around here, lunch is on the house today, Shrimp. What? It was free all along? Like the first time we dined? Is that just because we're dating Paun right now, or... Really? Gosh, thanks a lot. Come on, that's just how we welcome people here in Borgia Marina. Okay, I was kind of deterred from dining at Mama Lucia's this entire time because of that thing. If I'd known we'd gotten a free meal, I'd have done this way earlier. So we could have, I don't know, get this dialogue where we're technically still new in town when it was appropriate. It's fine though. At least we get the free meal with Paun. And we get to save 7,000 lira. Well, just don't make a habit of it. Do you know what you want yet? I was thinking of a classic seafood spaghetti. What about you? I don't know. Maybe... fried anchovies? Something light and summery. She said, wearing a leather jacket and long pants at the beach. Okay, he's not exactly saying we're wearing that right now, but I guess this line could be interpreted as him saying we wore that at one point at the beach, which is true. Hey, style comes first. Anyway, the lining of the jacket is a breathable material. Oh, is it? Oh, that changes everything then. Alright. I'll get the Brandacujun? What is that? Brandacujun? What? What's that? I guess it's not a real thing if Diana doesn't know what it is. Dried cod, creamed with potatoes, and spread on little pieces of toast. Wow, sounds great. Is it hard to make? I wouldn't know. My mom's a Brandacujun expert. She gave Mama Lucia the recipe. So there's a better cook than Mama Lucia? Really? I said she's a Brandacujun expert, not a guru of all cuisines. There you go. It sounded strange to me. Maybe that was just like a pawn thing, that we get the free meal. Well, we saved money, I guess. Have we? We have, haven't we? Where is... games? Oh, I was trying to see which of these ones we've won, because I was pretty sure you only get the card or whatever if you actually win the game of marbles, but doesn't seem like it actually records that. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter then. I was afraid if we haven't actually defeated Paun in a game of marbles yet. I know he's like the tutorial guy, but I recall him being like obscenely difficult to beat or something. I'm just going to assume we won against him some early episode. I think with nothing else to do today. Wait, what about this photo wall? Aren't we supposed to get some kind of reward? I guess that comes later after we complete Paun's romance or something. Then with nothing else to do today for real, let's hang out with Paun back at home. I want to do all the things we can do at home, but hopefully they don't like lock us out as soon as we do one thing. I guess the first thing I'd want to do is dinner, even though we already did that at Mama Lucia's basically. Maybe we skip dinner. I do want to give him the 5 Diana coffee though. We don't want to get rusty. Last time we gave him the 4 Diana coffee, I think. Right, this one's a rotate, even though it seems left and right. And that's it, right? I mean, that's all we have to do. The stove just goes on automatically. Or not. Well, we got it. Oh, there's still more? That's it then, right? No add sugar? Alright. We've improved, haven't we, Paun? We're not the same Diana you met back on the beach. Where'd we meet again? That's right, outside Orlando's villa. I guess he was like the first guy we met, like right after Beatrice and Orlando, so I guess that was like another maybe hint that he would have been pretty important to, well, being the thief or something. Was he actually hanging outside the villa because he just recently stole from them? I don't know. It's fun to think about. Anyway. Well, what do you think? Not bad. Maybe it's a little too watery, though. Come on! That was the 5 Diana coffee. I already know there's no change in the dialogue, but I guess the dialogue is different, like, depending on what you serve them, because this is obviously related to coffee specifically. Maybe I should try feeding him something else other than coffee next time. Alright, movie time. We can still do this, right? Let's get his take on the Blues, or the Goose Brothers. He's gonna love it, I'm sure. Do you know this one? I loved it. Are you joking? It's my favorite movie ever. I knew it. Musical and comedy, that just screams Paun. I felt it, you know? Yeah, that's what I said. A classic Detective Capronio intuition. Look how he walks as he's leaving prison with those sunglasses. That's the most stylish goose I've ever seen. With that nice suit. My sides. Yeah, right. Cool. Pretty aristocratic, eh? Yeah. So, in prison, do they have to have a moose? Is he just throwing out animals? I mean, we already live in, like, a world where that's a normal thing. This is called the Goose Brothers. It's like, it's not even a pun at that point. It's just how they call movies. It's only a pun to us in the real world because, well, we don't have animal people in the real world. And for breakfast, did they have coffee and juice? Wait, okay, what's he going for here? I'm lost. Your humor is lost on me, Paun. What do you say if we, like, watch the movie? Sorry, everybody tells me that. No running commentary. No, you know, it's just that the plot is pretty loose? Oh, okay, he was just rhyming. What was it again? No, he did aristocratic, which is why I thought it was animal puns, but then he did moose, juice, and then now we're on loose. Okay. You never goose the occasion to crack a joke. Diana, you're as bad as he is. What are you saying? Goose the occasion? Is that proper English? Can you, like... Is that the synonym for botch or something? Botch the occasion, or... I don't know what she's trying to say. Santa Madre, why did I say that? Don't worry, I'm sure Paun loves it, even if I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright. I'm glad we can do more than one thing. Let's look at the stars. The first who finds the Cacciota constellation pays for coffee tomorrow. Come on, Diana, where's that curdled star? Where is it? Which constellation should I look for? Can we still do... Yeah, we can. Let's just do this again to see if we get anything different. We can always just do another, right? And I guess this isn't exactly multiplayer, it's just doing it again. Can actually go a lot faster than I realized. Here's a preview? Oh, I see. Just looking at those buttons, I guess that's all there is. Capricorn. A Diana in the sky. Okay, yeah, that is Diana's constellation. It's not Aries. We completed it again. Oh wait, that's all we get? Strange. Which one is Paun? I'm not sure. He's like... Isn't he a wolf? That dog actually makes... that tail actually makes me think he might be like a cat sometimes, but... He is a dog, right? Because he and Nekshore are the Caninis, so... Yeah. There's no way that's a cat. It's just a tail. I don't think I've ever seen that on a dog, but I don't really know dog tails or anything. So, not Leo, I guess. Oh, wait. Is there even a dog constellation in the game? Let's just look at... I don't know. The tower, because we were up on one today. Oh, that's a bit different from what we saw before. What we got from the chronometer, the chrono lens, it ended up being like a more pointy tower, but I guess they do this for the sake of the puzzle. Well, at least it's kind of obvious. The geometric distribution of these stars. If you had to do these all in one go without crossing over or touching the same star twice or like crossing lines or whatever, first of all that'd be impossible, I guess, for like some constellations. But then it'd be a much harder puzzle. I like this though. This is just find it in the sky, which is exactly what finding a constellation is in the first place. Oh, I cancelled. Doesn't seem to be a faster button. And there we go. It's a tower. Not that tower, just like a different one. I guess they had to make it harder than what we see right here. What do you think? Who lives in that tower? A princess of the stars? Or a meteor-breathing dragon? Please, Diana. One crisis at a time. We're done, Diana. Let's call it a night. Getting late. Time to pack it up. See you tomorrow then. Good night. And that should trigger his rank up, I think. Yeah, go to the store. Since Diana was talking about dragons just now, let's change into that outfit. I finally have a rotating wardrobe that I can change every day. How nice. Even if the options are pretty limited. I guess Pena's rank up quests were kind of a bit weirder because she was a post-game option. I think everyone else follows a pretty standard pattern of do their checklist and then do their one thing, which is like a special event. And then another checklist and repeat. What's new today, Paun?
Huh?
My dear Diana, how are you? Think we slept well? Guess what? I prepared the last photo challenge I promised you. Oh good. I guess that was like a requirement to finish Paun here, so I'm glad we did all of that already. You think you're intimidating me, huh? Tell me what to photograph. So, I want a panoramic shot of our favorite seaside village. Oh please. I've done that so many times when doing episode intros or whatever. Okay, got that.
Hey.
But I want you to shoot it under a different light, if you know what I mean. What does that mean? That's all. And try not to get lost at sea. When you've done it, come back here to the dojo. You'll hear from me very soon. Free to start over? What is that? Masters in photography, free to start over. I don't know what that means. Is that like placeholder text or misplaced? Not sure what it's saying. Anyway, Paun is just making a pun about the lighthouse. This is like the second time. Not the Paun made the pun, but I think the lighthouse was also like part of a pun for the... What was it? The treasure hunting thing, way back in Fort Esterine. Don't exactly remember what the riddle was, but it led us over there that time. If Paun's photo challenge thing was required for his romance, then maybe Lexua also requires to complete the Lords of the Sea here? Maybe. Maybe Lexua could never love you if you can't actually fish up the Lords of the Sea. He has very strict requirements for a romantic partner. Huh. Don't think I ever noticed those eggs. There it is. Borgio Marina. It's not like it actually matters, but maybe let's try to make this as best a shot as we can. This might be the only thing we can do though, because otherwise it's just kind of this, and there isn't much detail here. I mean, it's a nice shot of the sea and everything. Yeah, I think we just want this. And if we happen to use it as the thumbnail, for example, I think we'd want it to look like this, just so there's enough room. Yeah. Probably not going to use it as a thumbnail, though. I will put this picture in my souvenir drawer, along with the postcards from my grandmother. Oh, and we can warp straight to the beach, I guess. Why did that happen? Why did it do that for us? Weird. Well, I'm not complaining. Oh, where'd he go? Here? No? Oh, he's in the back? Oh, we do unlock more of his room. Wow. Incredible. You know, I wondered this. I didn't really think we'd get more though, but cool. More of his secret hideout, which I guess you could have gotten earlier if you like did all of his romance stuff before the big reveal. Paun, where are you? Bah! Surprise! Wait. Oh, right. Surprise. What's this? What's this? What the heck, Lexua? You had one job. I was lost in thought. Santa Madre, what are you all doing here? Are you celebrating something? Sure. We're celebrating your informal diploma in photography. Congratulations. Wow. An informal diploma in photography. That means a lot to me, Paun. A nice little recognition of my progress behind the camera. Even if it's fake, it's as good as an official certificate to me. A certificate for the use of rudimentary technology, but a certificate nonetheless. Good job. Good job. Yeah, good job. Wow, are you serious? You're so nice. You didn't have to. I just followed Paun's instructions. And took amazing shots. Quit the modesty, come on. Yeah, your ability to aim and click a button is unparalleled. Thanks, Gia. As you can see, we've had Franco make you a pizza to celebrate. Oh, thanks, but is that all he made? Well, we've been waiting for a while, and come on, it didn't take me that long to solve the puzzle. I went straight there. We've left you a slice. It's all yours. So kind. Oh hey, Patats, we have a t-shirt for that. If only we wore that. Now we want a speech. Oh no. Well, what can I say? Going around the town, exploring every hidden corner, dwelling on every small detail. The faded paint, the sound of the waves, the warm breeze. I guess, yeah, that is kind of what this game is. At least that's what it is to me. I don't know. It made me nostalgic. As if I'd always been here. Why is everyone getting sad about that? Well, it's just for summer now, but who knows in the future? Oh, because she's going to leave eventually? No. This dialogue should have happened before we actually got the big reveal. Because now they're not going to, well, they're not really bringing up the subject of her leaving forever, which everyone does know by now. You know, Borgia Marina isn't leaving anytime soon. Except it is. Yeah, if you ever wanted to come back, but we can't. You'll always find us here, but we won't. Oh, I think I need a hug. Unexpected group picture. Jeez. Oh. You traitor. Jeez. Look at that. Well, Paun is not in the shot. I guess we couldn't exactly get this event. Well, because we could have gotten this event before the end of the game, they had to do it with just the cast before she was a dating partner or whatever. And actually on that note, could we have only done this event after we became friends with Lexua, the whole Moira thing? It seems like his dialogue here implies that. Group photo. A shot from the ceremony where I was awarded my informal diploma in photography. They only left a single slice of pizza for me. It's beautiful. Or so I hope. Oh, hang the certificate in your room. You don't have to tell me. And keep the camera. I have a bazillion of them. And it would be mean to leave you without one, now that you're basically a pro. Thanks, Paun. Can I go now? Science doesn't do itself. Oh, sure. Go ahead. Suit yourself. Anyway, Diana, come by Photo and Photo anytime. Yeah, of course. I'm not abandoning you, even if you don't have anything else to teach me. Oh, no. The new generation has replaced the old. So soon. I'm still so young. What will become of me? Mama Lucia would love to take you back as a dishwasher, you know. What a wonderful day, guys. See you around. But just a slice of pizza, and it's cold as well. At least we get to see this room now. What's this? Is it his own informal certificate? No, wait, that's a real one. I don't see informal in front there. Yeah, I guess he's a real photographer. Periodic table. I guess that's more chemistry stuff for taking photos. He's got a freezer. More closet space. What's all this? Who knows? Maybe this is where he plans his tests? Probably not out in the open like this. Does he live here with Lexua? This is like where he lives, right? Because... No, I thought there might be more room here. It's just a really weird layout. Look at this. There's the photo shop out front, and the development room behind it, which makes sense. But then this room, which is basically a kitchen? Why is there a kitchen in the photo shop? I thought this place was where he lived or something. But there's no other doors. And what's worse, there's like this weird space behind this wall right here, behind this wall, and behind this wall, where there's absolutely nothing. It's so weird. You know, I'm just going to pretend that it kind of lines up. Behind this giant cabinet or something is where Lectua has a secret door to that one space between all of these rooms, and that's where he keeps all of his thieving stuff, his grappling hook, his mysterious outfit that I don't know where he got the idea for, and everything that he stole, or whatever. Diana's going to try to force her way into his secret room of mysteries. And while she does that, now would be a good time to take a break.